the point I not yeah making most of the times they say like if there is this transparency and that trust now, there is no rule attached to it. Say you can go through my phone. No one will even go there once there's this that say oh maybe we are just trying to make a call, but you don't have that mind to say okay let me go and look for something. It is when this is suspicious and
Don't trust though.
I'll go to that point. Now
Don't trust
having the mind say this there are so many marriages you are in a marriage but you know say this marriage you are in, you know, things are not going well. You know what your husband is doing, you know what your wife is doing, but you are in it. So is it not better you give each other that rules? Okay, don't go there because so that was the point. Then it is better if there is no trust between the two of you. It is better you give each other. Yes, Minia.
In a young warrior, but I can tell you, if you reach a point where in your marriage and you feel a bit of your wife, a bit too, and say what on that grounds is not good. What you are saying about privacy in
part 1, first part 1 na wabedwa for kano. When you go any what start the process only will be I say to the point say okay say our partner and it say be a normal relationship and I say we be what to the level say what will be na phone there phone is part of a life okay with me who be but phone the won't me and go through. For me, I don't see any sense in this. So far as I will go through BBM phone there and yeah, it shouldn't be something different.
Send another I can last say private and what be well never say no phone
phone then me there me and then my point no me near Diana 100%.
Okay.
Many Diana 100%.
I join 100%.
Yeah, maybe more kikana baku Bismarck class more kinda me company personal information company information massa. The company information anything about prevent or partner say or go to phone make sure per company phone.
So who need access to your phone? That's any partner your partner. A honor I say say no something there somewhere.
Okay.
Because I didn't know your partner only access to the phone, even though the person is entitled to his or her privacy, you know. So any partner trust or the Obama access to the phone. They make a what say.
Yeah.
Obama access also Obama access. But any partner malware in the first place, there. Actually, a challenge. Your man share that engine. But some access and so I'll be say. But Samson will do on some bit access. But Charlie or no or a sharp. Or bit is a Simon minimum or a IT guy. Or be deleting your man a sharp minimum the power. or a sharp guy. So but sanity, but in the make said to some extent, you know.
You begin to behave some way. So it's only those who have something to hide, you know, are always preventing their phone to be seen by their partners. So for me, I don't agree to say when you be around some of your friends here, you can't look on their phone. The person can take your phone. What if you are read that and the person has to go through your phone? What should I say? So all those things they count. So you need them. So apart from the dating or the girlfriend, boyfriend, whereby it's something that is not binding on anyone. I don't know. It's not on you to show your phone to anyone. But when you people have made up your mindset and it's you can't you have no right to hide your phone.
I like to be educated, but I'm so frustrated. Hello to my loneliness. I guess that ignorance is bliss. Take me back to before the new. Rewind, take it out of cue. Innocence can be a young man's game. Signed up for the hall of shame. I wish I knew how much I miss not knowing.
here for more back inside TV now. And you know you share your sabidin come now. Yeah, Baba share. Yeah, comedy I free as here. No say, is it appropriate to go through your partner's phone? Say, yeah, SB our girlfriend and our boyfriend a phone. Say we'll go through our him. A home come on. Yes, I'm Baba to us. And you ready? Me abeja form no be din come on Jeffrey e wa Hanum Jeffrey all the way from US. I joined all the way from US. Simon e wa Simon with Germany Bismarck. Abeja form Mama Kwaba. Hey Sadi.
Oh, baby. It's here for the brain for more Banchame. As a how will be on channel mobile game much more fancy and to us in this room.
All right. Yo, it's you be free as here now. But be free Simon.
Chairman.
I don't try to say here is it appropriate to go through your partner's phone?
Me man Simon or tire pants. I won't mean him no tire.
Only no.
I am madam for some can send them the Jana by or tire minimum the pan.
So na manu akwesha obun some and yes
The Kawadi to us.
Me share with you for and then so I first time after
and yet jai me to us.
Ye di bronya nintin ye bema wati for nyina afishia pa ne ye bisa se ye jidi so bia ho ye yenye wramu ne yasa to aba o Ghana ni bibia asumdwe ni bibia ho ne ye cheche obi bia ho asemna wo kan yes for me I don't see anything wrong with it so
okay.
I don't see anything wrong going through your partner's phone because chairman your body nangasa will go through it now if your phone there then to there
Emma mutie Emma mo share some guys are boy radio on you suba nyu
What nangasa will go through it as a phone there.
Na phone there then chairman nipa yangasa sene part 1 first part 1 na wabedwa for kano when you go any what start the process only obi ashabrabo say ma to the point say oka say wo partner and say be a normal relationship and I say be what to the level say what will be na phone na there phone is a part of life. Okay, with me who be but phone the with me and go through. For me, I don't see any sense in this. So far as I will go through BBM, phone there, and yeah, it shouldn't be something different.
Son and I can last say. We need to private and what be well, never say no phone.
Phone then me there me and then my point no me near Diana a 100%.
Okay.
Me near Diana 100%.
I join 100%.
Yeah, maybe more kana baku Bismarck class more kinda me company personal information company information massa. The company information, it's never prevent or partner say or go through phone and make sure per company phone. The company
as a brand or one who pound.
Bismarck I said my kind last week and he said and if you are more student data no why it's in your company devices war per company phone, per company laptop, or personal way, no company data should go to your personal phones. It's excuses now Bismarck my last week and I'm saying to the call more macan so brand buy a better baby and be so kakra.
But Sadi here can't tell me and also because
there's no medium. Medium, yeah. Okay, but some for me chicha mo. Me tini yente am fan cham me the bro for the
Yeah,
film
just
sa.
me you know
Me
bit me
DJ.
mix no.
Yeah, na me mix because me DJ.
Yeah, bit me akọ mix no.
Punchline mo.
Yeah.
Nti no the me ya na kind there. To some extent, no, me ne ya adwen, but to some extent, me ne nya adwen. I didn't know make kasa.
Okay.
Say oba no. Ever say me be me make oba no. So oba no. So first of all, no, already no more exchange more passwords or access to your phone there. Good. I know there to some extent, like say we may go through the phone. But so would nipa ni dia. Any idea bibi be Kenya or say kuhwe phone I just say a bibi esi. Wahu bibi ansa na be esen. Obeka say Charlie. See I miss hu nyama no. Abaya no say oh hihye.
Yeah, hello. Yeah. Yeah, missing no. Hello, Zeddy.
Say I'm missing it, but I said my all come back. We say, me toward the now all kind of see and so. I say, or say, on the me adwin so on sign me adwin. To the point say, say if there's password on the phone, why do you even have to go to the point of having a password on your phone as partners?
Okay.
What is the point of what about the man?
Yeah.
Sorry. Obi phrase you until yes and Mr. Mofanchan. It's here for you now, Mofanchan, madam.
Mr.
It's not me
per company phone.
Me patron mini company. It's with me company phone. It's never trying to say. First of all, trust because I trust in the panel. On the phone.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, who access to the phone already. So who need access to the phone? That's a nipani your partner. A honor I say, who say no something there somewhere.
Okay.
Because at the end of your partner only access to the phone, even though the person is entitled to his or her privacy, So nipani trust or the Obama access to the phone. They make a what say.
Yeah.
Obama access also Obama access. But nipani ma we in the first place, there. Actually, a challenge. Your man should that engineer ye. But some access so I'll be say. But sans no do on some betting access. But Charlie or no or a sharp. Obi to say Simon say minimum or a IT guy. Or be deleting your man sharp minimum pa or a sharp guy. So but sanity, but in the make say to some extent, me best I can be things. Me imagine chance to some extent, me dear. And you okay to some extent, no, and you okay.
And
Me
you
imagine
okay.
chance me the
I
best.
say, if you be okay, Diana, me find some what na more a free be a relationship on a yakov, yeah, friend, fiancé, just say, dear, more common him. And the boss idea will be a young password, you okay.
Me kase fiancé impo, but say your level be a udra. Say fiancé the okay, I can just promise ring a bem.
Okay.
But me can sample, but your level be a wow draw to me say. Show no yakeka same pin abetwem. Etimi say etimi kase be ma de hu oba open na obehu.
Yeah.
So, until you do level be out to say no, Charlie. Sister, you na me person me no bobra. Sa level no already no. Mo say no, so sister me man who say no. She knew how me there me this year no.
Okay.
So, sanity. This do sa level no there also be who say yes sanity. And yes also there and then there. And they also who say we to the gym.
All right, yeah, that's no agent. Yeah, but about who be na Jeffrey. Jeffrey.
Okay, Mitobia, would say for you know, if you say the only difference a woman say on impact if you people like a boyfriend, girlfriend, that one you don't own the person because I think I'm what stage you guys are studying each other, so you have no right. So we on the phone unless like one agree say you people look through each other's phone. If that's not the case, you don't have any rights to on the phone because at the end of the day, no much major see no one who say no one like Obi and Obi and Kawabia What I say. But say move you stage imagine say you move from the stage of just normal dating, like girlfriend, boyfriend, and what they call in case of like fiancé and marriage. Or no, your wife has the right to look into your phone, and you also have the right to look into the phone. The reason is it can be so many cases. For instance, the moment you make up your mind, say when you'll be better now. Why would you say when you know a share like number? So there's nothing to hide. For instance, Ufio oh, in the same CEO, me ko say, me nyanko ye say, oh, my family sister for ye say, they'll be narrating how your day went, piano. One or two, the other, it's on the phone. What did I say?
Okay.
So the question you ask yourself is, what are you hiding on the phone?
Okay.
What are you hiding on the phone? You can give so many excuses. Say, okay, say a business document there. It does not make any sense. Okay, say like a business stuff now phone, so it doesn't make any sense because you should be able to don't. You see, sometimes people even don't watch. People start to watch when you give someone the doubts. Hopefully, say there's too much doubt within you, the way you behave, the way you portray yourself. No, doubts, and that's when he tends to look into your phone. Even when people are married or they are in that kind of engagement now, will be actually your phone. So unless you begin to behave some way, so it's only those who have something to hide, are always preventing their phone to be seen by their partners. So for me, I don't agree to say when you be around some of your friends, you can't look on their phone. The person can take your phone. What if you are read that and the person has to go through your phone? What should I say? So all those things they count. So you need them. So apart from the dating or the girlfriend boyfriend, whereby it's something that is not binding on anyone. I don't know. It's not on you to show your phone to anyone. But when you people have made up your mind, say it's you have no right to hide your phone or right to look at your phone to see what's going on, to do this, to do that. And I think my opinion was
all right. Now you say akoya say fan say bia one no girl ho na makọ enu kakra. Answer na ba wo say kofa ne phone hwe no na just say what suspect.
What I say most of the time also like so part of so much interested in your phone. That means that also say BB say and then into person offshore phone.
Offshore phone.
Obi on the natural mind say no kofa phone about me phone. Obi anya say no. Obi person oye BB or person order phone free obi and also person order the phone friend mommy. So if I phone now at the first instance who or baby no baby I say I love you. That's when he wants to know more. She wants to know more. Or no what that not on that because of person share
the
I say, but when they start winning idea, no one has time to look through your phone.
Okay, so the Jim Aka say obi de ne phone cry is soup ko dware cry de kura no. Ti na e ba sa de anache say.
No video ba ku bi. I wanted the phone for na oba time phone no. Oh, no, we pay fi abontin I will chase your oba no. On so wa hwe. Juma kesi oda ma hu si.
All right, yeah,
baako bi nso a no emergency second hour no mfi na ni phone no na yeri so onyi lock no fa free ambulance do say na on phone no so on so phone no say oh the phone no hu ti on fa de ni ma no no yi sekai no wa tu sekai no what of se be yi lock e pa me what of
no yi lock e no be wu yeah, this back. You so.
That's it. Yeah, it's your phone so. My main chance in Simon. Maybe I see more this year. Any say that was in common as here. Simon, do you believe say our Mumpono? It might be correct me do Mukuru court and as police cases say were raping and I couldn't raping him. And I look yes, you couldn't raping him. Do you believe in that?
Yeah, I believe in that.
I didn't know or my say any year into at any time beyond one in it mean that when Obano ampeneso. So the point in the point is but even the Bunu, she must not agree. Say yes, you can sleep with me. Until phone, no, the point and that part one there can say it must be an agreement between you. Say, okay, oh, my phone, but my go through. It is an agreement because it is any privacy. When you come to say, wouldn't that when one more consent in say any privacy, then any day won't me say my worry won't know I have all the right anytime be I'm new to me that. It is not like that.
Bismarck,
Wouldn't
right?
worry, but still
Right.
no privacy.
There's a difference between right and trust. Okay. There's a vast difference between the right. So you cannot compare sexual having sexual intercourse or something with your wife to the data privacy. You cannot compare these two. I don't know at what point can you compare data and then this.
No, it is about a person. Any panel, data, no, it belongs to the person. And sexual everything is about the person. It doesn't matter, say, wouldn't I worry, something that belongs to him. Yes, at a point, you are one and but still, no, there's this still difference. Say, certain things, you must give them that their own privacy. Why were any panel interested? Why were any panel interested? The piano, you can just pop into it. No, it's not like that.
Example now, mine. I say, if the reason why you need consent from your wife in terms of when the have it be say, in terms of your nimpa, as I say, for me, in my opinion, or your nimpa, into say, only baby now sex is best enjoyed when two partners have agreed. Like me now, if you are playing the role, and I MSS here there. So if at a point in time one partner feels like he or she is tired or she or she is the way you can't have it with him. But in the case of the phone, and yet anything that has relation to the individual, phone is a third party to the relationship.
Okay.
And make I want to ask.
Yeah,
phone is
I totally agree with you.
Phone a main party in the relationship, no. And then DBR it can determine say
the phone has no emotions.
No. Thank you. And the point
phone has no emotions.
One party phone a third party to mutu no. In the idea you can go by. It's not essential. Say we show phone man. I know I say our running what I say. But of course now when you be that when the dance so hopefully we're abusing emotionally it will go.
Okay.
No. I made the difference because Simon earlier said when in the Panadano, nature say why I say you fool to me him. That is why I brought that.
No,
scenario.
that point was
the point is the phone. See, when we talk about the phone, I don't know how we are trying to think, but there are a lot of things on the phone here. Not only messages or calls.
I made that initial example because the point is that you've already seen everything about the person, not in terms of sexual, but you have seen everything about the person. You've seen how the person wakes up in the morning, how the person looks like, how the person goes to bed, everything about the person. So why do you have to have only one thing? You know this thing. They said trust should not come with terms and conditions. So you can have access to everything, but then only this one unless I give you access.
Bismarck, I was not here in the past one. Bismarck, let me ask you this question.
Moment take this issue so serious.
Okay, my best Jeffrey, my best market.
We are in the world that we like everything that seems to be like you should be given the go ahead before you can do it. Now everybody's given a power over like to have their own power. It doesn't matter the relationship with an independent woman. They have their own power to the extent that, in fact, there are instances where people can sue each other in court because of phone privacies, even in marriages.
Wow.
Basically, when you're married, you don't have that freedom again. Why is that? Uncle member too. The Wawa not the own worry. See the way the Wawa not thinking, not the Wawa not thinking. As I say, in terms of how he or she do things. Oh, the moments are worrying. You not thinking the way they are thinking now. Because you know that like two like what thinking to too in such a way that when himself your actions affect the other person.
Okay.
Mommy ask you a question way. What then I so what was trying to describe? I so bad to the extent that say parts and far of phone it's not good. My reason, some of the reasons why parts and far of phone are good because about me no parts. I want to know your reason. And when I'm enjoying what's that, no matter what I say.
Do you also know that now no marriage, you know, I can marriage, you know.
No, give me reason.
We
don't ask
have
me
so
question.
many,
Answer my question.
we have so many types
That's
of marriage.
maybe obey my reason.
You see, marriage now I can marriage is here no. It is not like that. It's marriage now I can know. There are so many conditions on marriage now. So we have to also take those conditions into consideration. Even before they go into the marriage, you know, they have already given themselves some things that they can do together and things they cannot do together. Have we thought
we're
of
not going to
things?
prenup. Young couple marriage are abound on conditions. Fantasy marriage a Ghanaian marriage or a Western marriage.
We are talking about marriage.
You are differentiating the marriage.
Procedure. We are talking about marriage that you have gone all through all the marriage procedure, whether it's the ordinary or is the customary one. We have gone through all the procedure.
Make it boss not too bigger. It's two arguments now, and yeah, there's no reason for us to like contest on this issue because
we have to make it broad because now marriage is broad.
It's broad. Then this is answered because if you are talking about a marriage or my agree some will be the full man, then that's not the bone of the contention. Like that's not the topic here.
No, I'm not talking about marriage. I'm talking about marriages that some have even gone to the extent that was okay. This is what we can do. Not, I don't want to give a specific example of what maybe So the point in this once the marriage in our removed you have made conditions already. Say this is what you can do.
What are some of the conditions you're talking about? For example,
I also believe it should be good for you to decide or to agree, say, okay, you can go through my phone to some extent or this. Phone and yes, I will find out with you. There are some good. You have access to my phone, but maybe don't go to this extent. These are agreements.
The curiosity will make the person watch. Human emotions,
yes,
the curiosity.
Yes,
let
me tell you something. But I can't say my own show. Okay, the Creole woman said, "I now hear no, it will never affect you."
So why would you do things that will affect your partner?
Not say necessarily the person wanted to affect you.
Bismarck. Okay.
You answer my question. Person won't answer you.
I can't see no. Ignorance of this, ignorance isn't a peace, okay? It's just a delay of heartbreak. So don't go there. If you go there, you see something, that is your own matter of tea. This is the point. This is like a delay of heartbreak. If you don't like the...
But you've made an agreement, say, okay, my phone, you can have access to this.
It's
a delay of heartbreak. At the point you're going to cry. It's just delaying. It's
not necessarily say, well, for now, there are some extent, say, okay, you can either go to the person's social media, or this is the point, things we are talking about, or not necessarily going through the phone. Maybe the person has Twitter account. Can you either go there, go through his chat and do that's the things we are talking about. Yes, not just only WhatsApp or Facebook, Twitter, whether you have the access to go to access some of these things.
No one has the time to watch your phone unless he or she suspects something.
Yes, indeed. And that was the argument that last week said, or I think the other week he said, you see, said if there is transparency between the two of you and there is trust, nothing would trigger someone to look onto your phone. But the base argument, the base point was that it is also good for you to have an agreement. Oh, my phone is there, you can have access to it. And that is where the transparency comes in. That is where because the imagine you have access to my phone. But immediately, but immediately, the point I was making that immediately
love is unconditional. Like if the Bible defines love,
yes,
it's
no
unconditional.
condition. There shouldn't
There's
be any
no condition
condition.
attached to love. It's unconditional. Unless you, oh, it's true. Like unless you want to be smart, where you place 1 feet in, 1 feet outside. What did I say? And always always say almost say bakon kwasiano. Like in the sense that bakon eben who Jimmy for. What did I say? Because if what's more can I say, when you're batty, and now man is reasons where I'm telling you, unless Obano so ninja bibi so own feel. What did I say? Now Oba like although this reason he or she will not accept it.
Yeah, and Bismarck also say if say transparency really real, transparency access should come natural. It shouldn't be a privilege for you to request for it. If the transparency you are talking about, this is really real, everything should be natural.
Yeah,
it's not like you are going, don't go there. It should be, it just flow like that.
I agree.
Yes, you see, the point I'm not making most of the times they say like, if there is this transparency and that trust now, there is no rule attached to it. Say you can go through my phone. No one will even go there. Once there's this that say, maybe we are just trying to make a call, but you don't have that mind. Say, okay, let me go and look for something. It is when this is suspicious, and I'll go to that point. Now, having the mind say, there are so many marriages. You are in a marriage, but say this marriage you are in, things are not going well. You know what your husband is doing, you know what your wife is doing, but you are in it. So is it not better you give each other that rule? Say, okay, don't go there because so that was the point. Then it is better if there is no trust between the two of you. It is better you give each other. Yes, Minia.
But I can tell you, if you reach a point where in your marriage and you feel a bit of your wife, a bit too, on that grounds is not good. What you are saying about privacy, you forget about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You forget about it.
So we're political talk.
You forget about it.
No.
See what?
You forget about it.
You see, I cite an example in a part 1. They said, me more got me phone, me lock that my phone screen so the same lock na my phone screen so me WhatsApp lock that so the same lock na that so that one will not even give me the because there's this
did you make
access to it.
Did you make an agreement already before setting the same password like that? Did you make an initial agreement? So let's put this on it so it is easier for everybody to have access. Or you just
yes, that was something. Okay, why not having the same lock on our phones? And you said me setting a coincidence or no setting the same thing. No, it didn't happen like that. So the point is from there, it will not even be in my mind. Say, okay, let me go and try and look through what is happening in her food, or if she has done that to my food, I can't tell. But me, it has not gone to my mind. Say, okay, I'm in for the food. Let me share their cost. Because yes, because if we have the same lock on our phones, then indirectly telling me that there's nothing she's hiding.
So imagine if it was the other way.
You see, the other Simon picked one aspect of the conversation I may have it last week, and that is what I want to. When there is no trust, and I'm more split, then you have this idea. That is where the person start to think, say, okay, what is this person hiding? Why is it putting locks, always changing locks on the food? That is why Nipanebe is so curious to look at what is happening. So to prevent that, when an can say, okay, then it's better you agree, say, okay, my phone, don't go there. Do him say how they won't go. because you definitely know say there is something he's hiding or she's hiding.
So you agree? So you agree that because you couldn't answer my question, there's
No question,
no tangible reasons that you would tell your partner not to watch your phone.
to watch.
Is there any tangible reason? Mama, tangible reason. You would tell your partner that don't touch my phone. Even when you feel like
I don't see any reason. I don't see any reason why you tell your partner not to chat to your phone or not to go to
last week you gave one reason that you may have company data on it.
Yeah, that one there is a flimsy excuse. That one doesn't make sense to you.
Yeah.
So
I was speaking on the side said you have your own privacy, and there are certain things that maybe the woman should know. Ghana, most institutions in Ghana, tell me which one gives a company phone or company laptop to workers. It is not commonly there. Maybe unless this kind of bigger things. So the point I was making is that there are certain things on your phone, they are personal because they are maybe institutional data. Your spouse is not supposed to see. So you can tell her, okay, maybe this kind of information, maybe on my phone, there are some documents, you don't have to open them. That is the agreement I was talking about. No, said she doesn't have to take my phone. But maybe on my phone, I have a folder called this. You don't need to open that. That is the kind of...
Sometimes people are not even cheating, but people are flirting. Flirting is cheating.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Flirting is cheating. People have pornography. Pornography is cheating on your partner. So some flimsy one step will allow you to hide your phone. Not necessarily about cheating. Hide the phone is something that's inside your mind you think it's no good.
Yes. If you have certain things, that is where you start to give rules. Don't go this side.
No, why are you giving rules because you have certain things? So that means
that is where it becomes it comes and say, okay, but still now you are who you are. You are an individual.
No, because you can't be an individual when you're married.
Still now you are having certain things. You
can't be an individual when you're married.
It's not having access to all. It's not into. You have those things. In fact, it is there. People have a lot of information on their phones that other partners are not aware, and they are trying to hide them. And that is where you see they have rules, and it breaks marriages a lot when the other person finds out.
So Bismarck, so now are you agreeing to the point that you don't have to have any kind of barrier on your phone or in your marriage? So are you agreeing to the points that we are making? Because this last statement you are making is like talking about what we were saying, that when you put these barriers on your phone, it tells whatever you are doing behind it. So you should have your phones and then all access to these devices open for your partner. So if you put barriers in those things, it means that something is wrong in the relationship.
You see, not necessarily say you are trying to. You see, at times there are certain things that you personally have that you must. Once you make them exposed, it is a danger to your own marriage, and it doesn't mean say oh no,
Can you give maybe one example, because I find it difficult to get this point. So maybe one example that maybe makes it even clearer for us.
I will not give a specific example, but
the
truth is that there are certain things you as an individual you cannot expose or you cannot disclose it to your spouse. You can never, no matter how long you stay, you can never disclose it to your spouse. The day you disclose it, If you keep hiding that behavior,
you know what phone also they are not just any concern or man access to
and
the phone.
you quite say woman it doesn't mean someone normal.
Then
Let's put the phone aside. Let's put the phone aside. Why be nipemua? Why worry any part? Money need it for years, but you don't want to disclose it to your spouse because the day I will disclose it, it doesn't mean someone not a panel. It's the same thing to the phone. There are certain things that say at the way you cannot do away with it, but the day you disclose it, our really big.
But I mean, I think say answer na bit me I take it and be ana or you don't know how give you and communicate because that only being communicate that's our phone he listen apart from say or company data and also I don't think say
and yeah.
You are now girlfriend for phone ever hard.
You know your date, your dating girlfriend that the day you start flirting with another girl, no.
Yeah.
So main girl who will be up you don't want him close. It's something that like there's always a dishonest reason for someone to watch your phone. There's always a dishonest reason.
All right.
There's no good reason.
Come on, I then
yeah.
Inside TV when they do so I will share. And come
So
is it appropriate to call through partner's phone? Now, maybe your phone actually or my dream be and come on, I there. Sadi, before say you better to us or no. Sadi, okay. Before say about to us, I think say a brand echo. Eti best mark say ya now kakra de beka ho a. Now faka on afi emami enhu o last word said there was the decision.
Yeah, the point I'm making is as far as say wouldn't the penalty, all right. But what you are holding or information there I wouldn't say it will jeopardize your marriage, It is better you hide it. Until say you are able to do away with it, Okay. I wouldn't say at the point now, it will jeopardize your marriage. Nipa would don't know. Now a bit me go away. Then it is better you hide it until you are able to throw it away.
Okay.
Than say you've given a person because you don't need it, then you open it, then now go away. It is better until say you are able to throw that thing away. I will even say it is better you hide it. That is the point.
Example. So that's my example. What can
be
my particular example?
Just read the example with that this one.
Example is open ma. Open ma pa.
I don't know.
Oh, by open ma, you are trying to I feel no worry. I feel now.
Subano, who Jai Subano, and you're about the fort.
Until say we Jai Subano, you have to make sure that your phone is protected.
You'll be unfair to the lady. In case the lady, you'll be unfair to the lady.
Oh, by once one here now, okay, to open now.
But that will do before.
What Masikaya?
Jeff, tell me who was okay.
What
the point I'm making is the point I'm making is see the point I'm making is
you see,
before be wedding on Sunday coming at that point, and then in Pranum still don't be able to.
Me, I'm not that man again. Okay,
I'm not talking to you.
I'm not joking.
You're not our audience.
Like sometimes you have to change our mentality.
You're not the only audience we have here.
Okay, you have to change our mentality. Sometimes
at that point now, what we are here on the Sunday coming.
It's not true. Not all men are the same.
Sit down. So,
at that point now, we now worry 1 week econo. You see, there's some information that's phones that we delete here.
Company data.
Until we are able to take all
delete
those flexing messages. Even at the point at where we are, national flexing messages are coming. At times, it's not even you. At times, you won't pull. The message is somewhere coming. But man, no, who one side of the message now. That is it.
Chenasie. O chenasie better.
Chenasie. Before we bet chenasie, we will not kawa bono. So
Yeah.
see, idea ebe say our no. It's better you hide it as far as Wabano don't know. Until say you are able to throw that thing away. You have to make sure you hide it. Until say you are able to solve the issue within yourself. And you say, oh, this thing I've dealt with it. Why wouldn't you say at the point I will solve say Obano who they are saying Babano? I think it's better you just hide it to save the relationship. That's the point we are making. That's the point we are making. It doesn't mean say you are hiding something. But if it become a habit, say, oh, that is who you are there. That is that's not what we are talking about.
No. All right. Where there, Eben will be you. All right. We will put something across, but I think that you better didn't come about talked about growing up in marriage. You better not you didn't come next video you better say it was a sign more in an ultimate task account once and once I know what could rather be anymore. You better never now Simon, why you na or last words nothing?
I said Bismarck no or Kasaka crowd na can I say more but actually they were saying as some cry so I will just finish with just 3 sentences. The first one is that we should stop delaying heartbreak.
Okay.
It's I just said na at a point heartbreak never, but to stop delaying it in a car, but I carry the anya boy now, boy, it's kanashi. And the next one, and so they say, Amika say, if there's really real transparency now, access and all these things should come natural. There shouldn't be any barrier in between them. So if you have transparency in the relationship, the marriage, whatever, everything should be natural. Oh, hey, it's a big crowd. What is Obu or Michelle? You know those kind of things, no? Yeah. So everything should be natural, including access to your phone, whatever. Because if you make it too transparent, the nipa no crowd to the point say, okay, make I share social media, make I share Cedric TikTok account, you know, nipa na enjoy home because there's so much transparency. And then the last point in it say if in a committed, this is the point of Bismarck's last statement. I know make it or they say an asem crano. In a committed relationship, privacy should never be a barrier of secrecy.
Okay.
If there is nothing to hide, there is nothing to fear.
Okay.
All right.
If there's nothing to hide, there's nothing to fear. Cedric. Yeah, Cedric.
Yo, Ken, no doing, Ken.
Yeah, Tom, come into your last words.
Sorry, time now. It's here for me. Patch on fancha me. Time now, obo me di. Time now, mo tie me no. Obo me di no na me kasa but me who see me on mute because me no web access and mo fancha me. I'm person me try into for answer. Abante me the all the bar me the be feel so. Me and then my soul. That's right. Ken.
Question the way I bet me or mute on who web. Neja did no.
Madam for those who it's here for someone who Madam for those who I'm bending. That's mean you are not as a net show now maximum bro for abba or secrecy in privacy now they are there but they are no better next week.
Okay.
Sorry, my show. I mean, as I'm not there, Obia, unse, near me can say, be a basic piano. say nyame bi wo e sini e cheche mu say a obi a kire na adwen but dey na me ni obi di nkomo me say obi a be kire na adwen but until say what's our situation no and we a different level so sisi ana woni sa situation mo be kire wa adwen simple we allowed but if say wo gine mu a you say obi a oni park no so no ball no di onimbo na
Dem so be a
odi
benya
park no
beto.
so a wo hye no boot no gina park no so a ɔhɔ bo say hey na bo say park no kra
ne kra ne saying
ne kra ne say o kasa kra ne say o kasa dodo dey me pese me kyerɛ no say wo say ye kasa no ma me ka bibi Jeff ka bibi Jeff say o nipa no and the right so betimi or your partner and the right so betimi akɔ phone but I don't think so that's the topic ne is it right say nipa no go phone nipa no dey or your partner or right so go phone but is it right I think say I don't know it depend situation say be do so Simon say na ondi no krai so do so or ye bibi shady e bi oba no be hwe ne phone Bismarck to sa no so papa bi a onye bi nti no mo ye nam fofo no so omundi no kra nti no sa na oba no be so mo hwe mo phone but sa na te ba odi no kra Simon ka bi o say transparency udi no credit a omo say phone da hokra unsuro ase dey no me video bi akwa bi nya call skit do acted akwa ni nya call no ne yeren no kacha ne again sa pick call no kacha ni pa ne so my busy na oba na ene wo because Charlie na be man ni phone no se me pick na ade so ene wo because ubo so no sa no ne past no boys ni the phone is see so we are na agwa nti o se no sa no bo se past ne so ka ho because obi a ne past no bibia de din no oba new relationship ma on fasa problem na yeden emba ho so the mechanic say ma me fancy am pese kasa ne be tintin me be kasa be si ana next week no ya twaso na ndi edi nkomo mo but boys no dem pese mechanic say Simon ni Bismarck am ndi no kwa mo mfa Yesu se mo kwa na mo age nkwa
trust na the tata Simon the Bismarck no
all right no kwa mo ndi no kwa
all right
me ndam fofo am wo wi asim ni awu mienu no mo ndi no kwa tira me kasa
all right Jeffrey very your last words
okay me fa fi bibia na Bismarck e ka say egbo na okowa we kura nyama bi Google phone so ansa na what dey we you see me I've been in that situation first no who date here sometimes you feel like it's fun say over different what I say and what I said what women get from now no like honto personally honto what I say so the best thing to do is like when you I don't know but for me I feel like when you get to a certain level like you feel like hombre like in the sense that the other say okoye word now yama we na phone so you make up your mind that word now it's a commitment you make up your mind that sanya money na wedding otuni na egu what I say what I say offer Yesu and I say you want to become a Christian and on your phone there's still a section of like some profane this one some pornography because at the end when you be phone so best not share at the end it's what I say so it's come back to the basis that then be more in some more can we na local dieting say number 2 say oba otoduma he behave like a child about to behave like a child now say be manyeska one hwe ni ya like onim yansa oba say no nti say oba so unya oba na oba toduma odowa I'm telling you there's no point in her mind that he will feel so suspicious to watch your phone until you show a trait of say dishonesty. That's when he will look into your phone. So the thing goes by that as far as you people are married now, at that moment, when they say we match on the playground, we on a level ground, so we more get into that marriage aspect now. No one will look at anyone's phone. Honeymoon, not of our phone on share. What I say now, as the marriage progresses now, then there are some behaviors via that's when you people start to try to poke nose into obinifum. I think so sometimes you can't defend ourselves. But if you make up your mind, say, oh, you're not going to do anything via dishonesty, it will be just try it for 1 week. Because for no that better would and also no the mood of every home beer is a woman. This open piece, just make sure that the mood of the woman is the mood of the home. Man, like we say, man, if you there's no other one way. No, can say be and I don't agree to that thing. I don't subscribe to inside the chapter. Sometimes it's something that your fans say
no. Remember a chance I'm working last week as well.
Normal. Me, like it's something that I've made a commitment that I want to like kind of in person may call into that section whereby you are trying to be on the like flirting that. If something that if you make up your mind that you want to do, and there's no one saying that memory na bakope. So there's that notion that it's not normal for a girl to think that I then it makes sense.
Yeah.
So let's say
All right. Yeah, that's it. Come
on, I said Omukasa sa hawa no channel. So so now say when ni how we co relationship no when ni how Mr. Gopo be or kakasa different language. Now if you who the watch the who kan who na is a BBI who do achi crowd who the also
who the was not
so maybe only come on and since you're why exposing the true identity. Oh, as I said, you can.
You will be on command econo. It's in a York. Yeah, you will be on command.
He's not committed to what he's saying.
See more conclusion. This mark me at your last words.
So, my main fact, in some craving fee, some Jeff Canziano. You see, there's no doubt. And there's no argument say our your commitment. Now, commitment so no enye one day thing. And you say muwari yana, you are committed to it. It is a fact. You see, Anna or certain examples is I say what for you?
I don't agree to that. There's a session before marriage, and the session is that's why you people go into like kind of more fiancé, fiancé na you. It's a period whereby you people have made up your mind that you people are locked up, so you're not listening to any suitors. So be about both families know that worry. It's that period that period boosts up your commitment. In the commitment,
let me put it better. You see, commitment is not a one-day thing. That is the point. It's like an everyday thing.
When you get
I didn't say, if you are convicted, say we Christian, and I say you're Bourgeois. They say, you do burning natural. Why say still now there's teachings in the church? Because they know say that teachings now when you're not before you're Bourgeois, you can still go back to them. So you must always be. It is a process. I think that you must be going through some training.
Okay.
Because and yes, had the anchor, then having the anchor, and there won't be any reason for judgment day because once what didn't let you say no.
This mark into training and into training they say overlock your phone. There's man who can crowd you are still keep because at least phone here open the name say and some was man send be my there's things already on the phone. And as you find a way to live a good life. But then always the phone unlock it. I said, they say you will be any access to the phone until you go back to those things now. Okay, so you want to prevent,
No,
you understand? You would prevent it
because as far as we are still in the process of what trying to change, you must not expose what you are trying to avoid.
To get to the point of even marriage, this is when you are gotten to a point that you are in a committed relationship or committed marriage. So you have
Yes.
gotten to the point. So you have gone through the process to the point that you are now in a committed relationship. You know, so you have gotten to that point already, and there shouldn't be any barrier.
Young concluding young Kasa.
My last comment I made say Bible say Bible say you will never who kwan. You will never who kwan so then na efata yen.
Sir.
Yes. We home all the chance partner you have, but in any na efata you have
Don't connect that to the
access
Bible.
to everything.
No,
but
how you connecting that to the Bible?
Trust me. Say,
what kind of for instance, say, even though why do you say you'll be committed to the lady, but
yes,
there are other things that it will put you into. It can tempt you to put you into like kind of fornication, like flirting, other stuff. No, you. How I connect with that man? I'm person me reverse no. I tell say, and also say, Ube to my sanya money na, but in here say obey. Inti biofun.
Now, okay.
No one is preventing you from opening it, but say who may say me, I don't have problem with my food, but the issue is that I'm not speaking to myself, neither I'm speaking to you. We are speaking to a lot of people out there.
Yeah.
You see, we are speaking to a lot of people out there, and you must tell them how the thing will be, how it should, because see that we can say once I will wire that is not how it is outside there. And yes, I'm not
saying that's how it is. So I'm just saying that.
So if I use you,
it's an ideal way. Don't follow it.
A lot of
people don't follow it.
But it's as an example. You see, it is educational, and as far as we are saying, say, do not cheat, do not do this. We must also know that still people will cheat. And as far as people are cheating, doesn't mean say they should not have like a successful or peaceful marriage. Who cheating, but we still want you to, because we are still preaching to you to come out from it. So in order to have that marriage, as we are still trying to come out from that situation, you must also protect your marriage.
Another way, another viewer would say that you are encouraging it. No. Another viewer can tell you that you are encouraging it.
No, because you are not encouraging it.
How are you expecting to be cheating, continue cheating, and expect a peaceful marriage? What kind of equation is that?
That is not the argument. That's not the argument. Is not that say you should continue cheating. Any argument the argument in this say say the subambia who per se ufimu who are you wish you are out and you are still working out. You are still working out. The point is and when says as finding out it is a problem. The point we are making is as far as Unim say Subaya we are working out to avoid it or to do away with it. I wouldn't say partner finding out it will come with a breakup. That is the Subaya because it is better you hide it until you are able to do away with it. That is the argument. It doesn't mean say
those problems should be even solved before you even go into the marriage.
Huh? They should be solved before the marriage.
Yes. Those issues should be solved before the marriage.
I think that come on,
when you say I heard a story. Saturday I'm going wedding no. The Friday na Obani say or kono ni mpena dada wako born last and sa obabe ware because o ware a wonya kwan kububi. These are some of the things after the marriage on Saturday, do you think say when any ex na wako born Friday night as sawaba no? When any have those kind of there's still some kind of communication happening. Yeah, at the point and I think open film. These are the things we are talking about.
Then I don't think you are You are
But
not in a
now I'm saying that
committed.
view will be full.
This is
Until you have
the
to
point
be able
there.
to break
You
it
haven't gotten
completely,
into the
written
committed
to
part.
expose it.
So if
Thank
you are in a
you.
committed
You know something that
relationship,
person should hide. We also
no,
have
this man.
men, mema, to say it is there
Ken,
on the
one
record.
point there, and then there.
Before the wedding, or boy as how much or by wedding as late.
Yeah,
This
it's
is where
like,
you are not in a committed relationship or something. If you are committed, you don't have to even go to that extent.
But the issue is that we are not talking about committed marriages here. We are talking about marriages.
relationship, marriages, but I think
Yeah, but you have to be committed before you move
come on,
to get married.
and you'll be
If you are really committed,
Yeah.
come on,
So
best mark.
they like my conclusion was and say it's not good. Say unu will be who hide it, or there are so many locks on your phone. Just there are instances where unu will not be overnight, so that be battle. Now won't mean for food. Only your partner can take your food. At a point, you soon also lock you food. You see, it becomes an issue. So it is better there should be transparency. We shouldn't hide anything from each other. That is the base argument. We shouldn't hide anything. But if there is something I will say for your own personal reasons, I wouldn't even say it will jeopardize your marriage. I think you should find a way to hide it until you are able to do away with it.
Ken, wait there. Last year, wait there some serious. Papa bio no ni koko abunya koko sika o kwaji koko sika no. Mobile money. Ɛna ɔno nso no ɔne ne yere yes so ne sɛ tie ni ɛna sika yi nso bɛtɔ mobile money mu obi anim locks mobile money pin ne hwan anadwo heart attack akyi papa ya wu afei de sika yi na alɔki ayi sɛ ɔbɛkɔ so affidavit ne hwan saa suban ne bi no azara ɔmo nsa aka mobile money koko sika busua koko sika eti ɛsɛ ehwɛ bibi yie.
I was here be say love to your phones now. And come on, I then you ever sat to us with you. It's answer and come we never be people more be say who he has even more relationship more discusses are near my way. No pattern be discussed. There was you use one password, there was a whom password, there was a come phones and I say Nico as of course. My wager for Madam as some bre and my ye deem come and then. Afei so no sɛ ɛnɛ ne da wohwɛ a yɛbɛsrɛ wo sɛ wobɛsubscribe na afei wakɔmmɛnte na wahyɛ ama afoforɔ so anya Kinsa TV na w'ani gu so a wohwɛ na yɛkyerɛ nneɛma bebree ɛma yɛ so yɛsua bi nti kɔ so na hyɛ sɛne bɛyɛ afoforɔ so bɛte yɛn ka
I like to be educated, but I'm so frustrated. Hello to my loneliness. I guess that ignorance is